a way to remove the background of an image or a photo using Photopea. So this is, you can get it, you just write it in Google and then you get the program. You can start a new project, or you can drag in the photo easily here, or in case you are a bit new in it, you can just go to file, new, and then if you want your background, you can select one of these backgrounds, or you can just choose transparent, white, black, custom, and then you choose the color you want here. And also you can give it a file name, and then the width, the height, and the depth, DPI. But I will leave it at transparent and just create a background here. Now the next thing is for me to, I'll just drag in some photos that I would want to work with. So I'll drag in this, and then I will also drag in this one here. Now is the cut photo that I want to remove the background, so I incorporate it here. I'll first of all just close this, so I'm working on this. And the tool we would need is the magic cut tool. It's similar to the fuzzy select tool in GIMP if you are conversant with it. So let's see what it basically does is that it removes it recognizes the original photo as foreground and background. So it colors the background with red, which means that it removes it. So in case it did not remove something, if you check and you think it did not remove something, what you can do is that color where it did not remove as well with red. The foreground, it colors it with green as indicated, and if you want to erase something, you use the gray color here. And in case you want, if you want to zoom in or zoom out, and then this border here tells us the sharpness between the foreground and the background, whether it should be sharp, it should be soft. Like in case you are dealing with complex photos where you are dealing with a lot of hair or so, it's better to raise this to around 20 or so, so you can get the big details. Other than that, the default works very well. In my photo here, let's see here, let's change the background here. You can change it here to see whether I did the job that you want. I can see that this place, I would want to remove this. So what I would do is that since I want this to be part of the background, I just go for red, and then you can also reduce this here, the circle here, to so that the painting, in case it's too big, you can reduce it to make it a bit small. I make it a bit small, and then I select this more or less. You see that it understands it. Basically, you don't even need to draw paint the whole place. It captures it. It's understood that I have to remove this. In case you need to remove more, you can work on it. And if you think what you did, for example, let's say I select here to make it to want it to be a background, and then it does too much or so, and you don't want that because now it's looking weird. If you can just use your rubber to erase what you did, and everything will work just fine. For my case, I think I'm good with, let's see, I'm good with this because I'm going to hide it more or less. If you are good with it, let's bring it here. If you are good with it, you like what you have, you can just go to OK. But before you go to OK, you need to choose whether you want it to be stored as a new layer or a raster mask or a selection. Raster mask is more or less like a mask in GIMP or Photoshop. I will leave it as a new layer and go to OK. So now if I open my Christmas decoration, I want to put the cat somewhere here more or less. So I can place this there, and then I can go to file, and then I can export it as a PNG, PDF, or whatever. So this is what I wanted to tell you today. If this helped you in any way, help my channel by subscribing to it or giving the video a like. Thank you. Bye.